Welcome in, Scorpios out there. So today we are going to be doing your monthly tarot reading for the month of November. Already almost at the end of the year here, so welcome to November. We're going to tap into the collective of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus Scorpios out there, or you could be a cross watcher, to get some information, guidance, to just support you in this month, support you on your higher path, give you some awareness to help you navigate any situations you're going through, challenges, get some insight to, again, help you for your best and highest good. So we will do that here. So I am using the Time Traveler's Oracle, and then we have Tarot in Wonderland. So this is a new deck I just got. I was in Salem in October and got this Tarot in Wonderland deck. So feeling the Salem energies here. So we will take a look at what's going on in November. We had a lot of trines last month. If you don't know what a trine is, it's very auspicious. It's very good energies. A trine refers to astrological placements between the planets and depending on the sign that the planets are in. So we had probably one of the best weeks of the year last month. So we're going to take a look at what's going on for you. A big thing for this month. Oh, we had some 2 flyers. I'll keep those. A big thing for this month is we have Pluto moving finally out of Capricorn for the final time and now moving into Aquarius. This is one of the biggest shifts that's going to happen. Pluto will never be in Capricorn again in our lifetimes. So, Pluto stays in a sign around, 18. Actually, let me say that right. So Pluto went into Capricorn in 2008. So that has been around, 8, around 15 plus years. So it definitely stays in a sign for a long time. Pluto is the farthest planet away, so it definitely takes a long time for it to move through a sign. So this is a big, especially when Pluto moves, we feel it. We feel it big. I've been talking about this placement for a while in my videos, so for you that are a subscriber or watch my videos, you know what that means. So Scorpios, for you, again, and for all of us, for everyone, this is going to be, we're going to feel this. So this is going to be a big shift this month. This is kind of going to set us up for 2025. So again, Aquarius is going to come in with Pluto and they're clearing house. Okay. So anything that has been built on traditional structures, traditional ideas, beliefs that have kept us stuck to an old way of living, of doing things, of approaching life that really isn't serving our highest and best good. That's not aligning us to our true authenticity, our true higher consciousness. That has to shift, that has to change. And Aquarius and Pluto really harmonize together. They're very similar in that, where they are on the same page. They have the same, ideas about Aquarius's innovation and, clearing house and setting things up that work for the collective, for groups of people, for community. And it's really going to come in and say, hey, is this good for you? Not just you, but everyone aligned that's tied to you, but also what's good for the collective. So, and it starts with us as individuals. So you're going to feel it. This is really starting to set us up for 2025. So I do feel like the end of the year now, November and December, is going to be a lot of shifts, changes. You're going to be feeling a lot. I do feel like also you're really taking charge and feeling motivated to make these changes, even if they're really difficult. You are willing and to really dive deep and to really face your fears, to really face these things that maybe are difficult, to actually start building something new, building a new foundation, looking at what's in the best good for you and for everyone in your life. So I'm going to stop talking. Let's dive into the cards. So the Oracle cards I pull kind of gives us an idea of the kind of, base foundational energies for the month for you. So these flew out. So we have the number 10 card. We have deliberation at the feet of Lao Tzu in China. And then we have 37. This also equals 10. So we have 2 10s. So 10s in tarot are kind of, again, tarot goes from the ace to 10. And 10 is kind of that realization of something or completing a path, a cycle. So we are seeing that completion. We are seeing that completion with Pluto and Capricorn energies. And now we're going to move forward into the new Aquarian energies. And this 37 is stillness, a Zen monastery, Japan. So interesting. We have two very, again, kind of that meditative stillness energy. We have China and Japan showing up with that very spiritual energy here. And one more I'm going to pull. 36, stability. And this is the baobab tree in Africa. Hopefully I pronounced that right. So this is so spot on with what I just said. So the goal here of that Aquarian energy is to create stability. And Capricorn too. Capricorns love stability, but to a detriment. They like things, they don't like change. They like things as they are. But the problem with that is we can create a foundation, and you're going to build a foundation of whatever it is, belief systems, ideas, traditions, way of life, relationships. But we're at a time now where it's like all of those cracks or the instability is as we move forward in life and we become more aware and we grow in our awareness and we ascend higher on our soul's path. It is the law of the universe. It's like we always have to grow and change. So maybe something that worked before, or ideas that were part of, again, culture, family, societies, that kind of we've built that, again, a stable system on. As we evolve and change, again, that stability, we have to build it anew or look at it and say, what do we have to fix, right? Because as we age and as we go through time, even like when we think of a house, I'm lost here. The foundation of the house is going to age, and eventually we're going to have to fix it or, keep it up. And here's where that stability is, where what we've built our foundations on are cracking. They're not working anymore. We have to change it. We have to rebuild it. And so the goal is stability, but it's what is the new idea of stability? And we have to really dive deep here. We really need to go within now to understand what this means. We're not looking anymore to the external world. We're not looking to other people. We're not looking to, when we think of individually, we're not looking to our families, our relationships, our cultures anymore to tell us what this means to us, what this shift to Aquarian energy is, what is it internally? We are looking for spiritual guidance from our higher consciousness, from our guides, and we're using our intuition to guide us forward to create a new state of stability that aligns with our true authentic self, the needs and desires of our soul. We're not taking, again, the programs from the external world. That's exactly what's being broken down, is those programs, that narrative, those ideas that have been programmed within us that truly don't align with, our true selves. And that's where we have to kind of go. Maybe we have to go into a state of stillness, or kind of take ourselves out of certain situations to be able to truly understand what it is that we need and what is the best and highest decision for us. So that was a lot. So let's keep going with the tarot cards to get some more clarity. So underneath the deck, this is kind of what is unfolding for us, or this could also be what's going on from an energetic standpoint. That's kind of driving our external reality here. So we have the Strength card. So I do feel like we're going into a period where it's kind of the unknown. This could really be, again, facing our fears. And the fears could also be around doing something different than what we were told, doing something different than what our families think or what our partners think. This is going against the grain. So we may get some resistance, right? But you're going to have the strength to keep going down the path, even though you don't know what's on the other side, what the consequences are, or if it's really ultimately going to, work out for you. We have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Justice card. So I do feel like this could be you and another person here. There's this matchup here, it is a king and a queen. So there is a level of, okay, you're on the same level in that aspect, but I do feel like your ideas or your approach is a little different. And I feel like that is causing some resistance or some difficult challenges in regards to like the path forward, or making decisions, or just aligning with, again, what are your views, right? What are your truth, your individual truth? And I do feel like maybe your goals, your values, or again, your truths are a little off kilter here, or just not on the same page. Someone is really focused more on the external world. Again, their idea of stability is money, like how much money's in our bank account, and what does the house look like, and are we saving money, and what kind of job am I creating for myself? Where the Queen of Wands is more, I'm aligning with my true higher consciousness. Okay, the wand represents that connection to your soul, your intuition, your higher self, and you're really aligning with your heart, with your heart's desires, with things that, fuel your passion, your desires. So you're really more focused on the internal to guide you externally, where the other person is focused on the external to guide them. And that, again, I do feel like you're going to overcome this. I don't know what that means. We'll keep pulling cards here, but you're going to overcome this. So does that mean that you have to take a different path and maybe this won't work, or maybe you'll get on the same page? So we'll take a look. But ultimately here, there is an opportunity in November. There's a new opportunity here with the Ace. So this is you going down a new path. There's a new door opening up. I think this is taking you down a different way of living or a new, just a new life. You know, this could be a new job. It could be moving. It could be a new relationship. So, but it is definitely aligned more karmically. This justice is about, you know, finding balance, something that, you know, works for you more, that offers more. Again, that is bringing balance back to your life. So I like that. I'm going to put those down here. Let's keep going here and looking at what's going on in your actual external world. So we have the 10 of Cups. So this is the ultimate, you know, this is the ultimate goal here. It's finding something that's fulfilling for you. The cups represent our emotional body, our heart's desire, and the 10 of Cups is that representation of something that really fills our cup, that fulfills us in our happiness and our bliss, in our heart. I love this together. So we have the World. There definitely is a cycle or a period of your life that is ending. There's an ending and new beginning here. This also is representing the old, right? We talked about that with the Capricorn energy. The old structures, the old organizations, the old traditional ways of thinking, believing, acting, that is closing. And now we have to align with Aquarian energy, which is very expansive. That's more, you know, conscious as far as connecting to our soul. It's doing things that align with bringing harmony within our lives, but also externally into the collective energy here. And then the 6 of Cups. I almost feel like this is a reconciliation of the past. This is a reconciliation of anything that was still blocking you from changing your life, from closing patterns that caused you challenge, suffering, heartache, things that just didn't work, even though you kept trying and trying to move past them or to create a different outcome. Change dynamics in your relationships. The 6 of Cups is referring to the past. So we are reconciling anything from the past, heartache, trauma, inner child work that really has kept us stuck. And I really like that it's like a closing of the past. We're closing the door on the past where I feel like you were still tied to the past a lot. Oops, I dropped the card here. So we got the Hermit, the 8 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So we got another ace here. So in this deck, the Hermit here, it's a little different picture. So if you're interested in learning tarot or you're trying to, you know, understand tarot more, even though every card has its ultimate, you know, meaning, right? When we really, you have to use and look at the pictures of each deck, because every deck's going to be different and you're going to interpret the cards differently based on the pictures of, you know, the different decks. And like in this Hermit card, you see like this little girl in the back waving goodbye, and this man's on his horse going forward into what we can see here is what I'm interpreting as like the forest, going deep into the forest. And it's like, to me, that's about, the Hermit's about going deep within your consciousness, your soul, doing some soul searching. And you have to do that on your own. But I do feel like with this Hermit, there's something that you're kind of like, you found some wisdom, you found the awareness of that internal work. And it's almost like you're saying goodbye to the things that don't serve you anymore. The things that have kept you stuck, right? And this could really, I feel like you've been felt stuck in something or in a situation for a long time. And also I feel like with this 8 of Cups, most of the 8 of Swords cards, the person is blindfolded. And I also feel like you're not really sure yet what's ahead. You feel this chapter closing up. You feel this kind of ending of this, which I think you're very happy about. But I do feel like you're still unclear of what's ahead. But I feel like what's ahead is something really great and fulfilling. Again, we have the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups here. This is referring to, again, very emotional positivity, emotional harmony. And it's like too with this Six of Cups card, this rabbit is offering her a cup. And also in this Ace of Cups, someone is holding out a cup. And it's almost like this is a mirror. It's mirroring the cup. Like, so there's some emotional offering here that's being mirrored back to you. There's a reflection here that's in harmony, that's love and aligned with someone's true heart. So I think this is really good. Like future state, I see here some reconciliation of the past. I feel like an offer. This could be, you know, a romantic offer. It could just be your dynamics being more aligned with your true needs and people being able to offer that. And I'm just going to pull one more line here before we close out. So I have Seven of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the King of Cups. So definitely we have someone future state, this King of Cups. So we go back to what we saw underneath. We had the King of Pentacles here. So potentially there's two scenarios here. I don't want to get your hopes up in you sticking to hoping that there's an outcome here that someone you're with or connected to changes. But potentially this King of Pentacles does transform into the King of Cups and realizes that what the Queen of Wands really needs is more aligned with, you know, her heart, her emotional body. What is it that she needs and desires from that level instead of just focusing on the external? Or this could be somebody new coming that, again, is really emotionally mature, emotionally available. Like these are all cups here. So what's ahead is something that's really emotionally validating, emotionally fulfilling and supportive. And I do feel like it's a little bumpy. There's a little bit of resistance here. But I do feel like this is also you standing up for what you feel you deserve. You're standing up for your new ideas and beliefs about what you want to create, what aligns with you. And there may, again, like I said, be people around you that don't agree with what you're doing or the decisions you're making. This could be you feeling like you're constantly challenged by the connections in your life. But I do feel like with the Page of Cups, I do feel like a message comes in. This could be a message. It could be an offer that kind of clears this stuck energy here and kind of moves you forward into a new place. So I love how this moves into Cups energy. There is a lot of Cups energy here. And what's interesting is right in the middle is the Eight of Swords. So it's almost like she doesn't see any of this going on around her, but this is kind of what's unfolding, what's really happening, even though you feel like maybe in this moment you don't quite see, you know, positive things unfolding or new things coming in your life that are more aligned with what you want to create, which is this Ten of Cups. But I do feel like this is a very positive reading for you, Scorpios, and that in November, by the end of November, I really like this. I feel like you're going to be in a place in your life where you're just going to be like, oh my God, I finally, when I feel into my life and where I'm at right now, it feels good. It feels good. And I feel like, you know, in the past or leading up, maybe for a while now, you've been in a place where you just, I don't feel good in my life. I don't see a way out or how I get out of these feelings of this, just like everything around me just isn't feeling great, you know, and she's feeling really stuck. And like, how do I move forward, or how is this going to change? Like, how is this going to change? And I really like this for you, Scorpios. So I'm just going to get one for this Page of Cups and see what this kind of offers about. So there is this level of, yeah, this is really deep. Like, this is definitely something you don't see coming, I feel. I feel like maybe someone's holding back right now. But this is almost like the universe just telling you to just trust. In this card too, Alice has two, you know, pieces of the mushroom in her hand, and it's almost like, well, if I eat one, what's the consequences, and what's the other? And it's almost like you just have to intuitively trust and allow the knowledge from the universe to move you forward and to clear anything really deep going on that just, again, there's some deep feelings. There's definitely some deep feelings here that maybe someone finally offers up or finally starts to talk about. That could be for some of you as well. And I really feel like once that, you know, you really start to talk about these deep things, this could be your fears, could be how you're really feeling. It's almost like that triggers that overflowing of emotions to kind of clear out the gunk, right? We got to clear out this deep stuck emotional stuff that we just have been holding in. Let's talk to the King of Cups quick. What do you have to say, King of Cups? What's more information? Yeah, look at this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this King of Cups there's definitely an offer here of some sort of, again, commitment or partnership. This is the stability you're looking for. I feel like in the past, maybe the stability or kind of life you saw as like stable for yourself, you just haven't been able to make it work. Maybe you haven't had relationships that could really give you the stability that you're looking for and the life that you're looking for. But this is your ultimate vision for yourself. And you're finally there, right? And I like the 3 cats here. That really resonates with me because I have 3 cats. So if you are a cat person too, I think that's just another sign that there's this harmony and connections that really fill you up. I feel like too, like the House of Cards in the background, like you're kind of done with that House of Cards, like always waiting, feeling like, when is this gonna all fall apart? I do feel like you're out of that now, and you've kind of created a new stable home that, again, you've built. And it's something, again, that you want, not what other people, you know, doing what other people want. Again, that's when the House of Cards is that kind of, when is it going to fall? It's because it has to be built on a strong structure. And it has to also be built on something that you authentically align with. Because if you're just, you know, like, well, I'll let someone else build their foundation and I'll live there, I mean, you're not going to be happy there. So I really like that. Yeah, I definitely still, again, I feel like you're not seeing this yet. I feel like you're unclear. You're not sure of what's going to happen, but I feel like this is just a confirmation that everything's going to be okay and it's going to work out. And there's something really great. And you are going to, if you felt like, am I ever going to be out of this House of Cards or in a place where I just feel good in my life? You are Scorpio. And I feel like by the end of the year, the next 2 months is that big transformation of like morphing into a situation that more is in line with you and bringing harmony into your life. All right, Scorpios, I hope that helped you out. I forgot to tell you all happy birthday. November Scorpio season. So it is your time. Sun is in Scorpio, so enjoy. Before the sun totally goes down and we can't see, I'm going to sign off here, but Have a great birthday month, and I will see you in the next reading.